Hello everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. Hope you're all doing well. I've popped back on today with a bit of a flip through. I was looking for some ideas from my old photo album days, and I mean, this one's probably been made about, I would say, for about 5 years, and it's not been used yet. So I thought I'd show you a quick flip through of some of my older books that may or may not help you with some journal ideas. It's certainly helping me with a few things. So it was really enjoyable to have a look through it. And I thought, well, I'll just share it with everyone else. So this one's about 5, maybe 6, could even be a bit older than that, years old. This is what I was used to do before I started junk journaling. And this one I made for myself. It is a MDF cover. Um, it's made from an MDF cover. The papers that I've actually used are from a paper phenomenon kit, which I think is called Flutter and Bloom, I think. And I've used this kit quite a few times back in the day. She does do some wonderful kits, although they can be on the expensive side, but they do have everything in them. So it depends on how you see expensive. But let's get started. I mean, this is quite a monster, as you can see. It's quite big. It has let me get the bigger ruler. It has a 3-inch spine. It is just under 8 wide and just under 10 long. That's inches. And so we go into the first one. All of this book is done with policy closures on nearly every page because it's just very, very flippy, flappy everywhere. So we open this up and we open that up. This part here is made into a pocket for here to hold photo cards. This pocket here, so this is a flip, so you can put pictures here and here, or journaling spaces even. And this is an acetate pocket where you can put a photograph if you want to. So that's quite interesting. I think this actually looks quite good. It would look great actually with this and the way that it comes up, and I like this idea. I'd completely forgotten about it, to be honest. So these are my little doodads, and you'll see that I've used glossy accents a lot throughout this book, because I used to do the policy closures like this. These are like just smaller circles, but I stick glossy accents on them so that they are a little bit more sturdy. And I don't know whether you can see if I pull that page up, but you can see that I've done, let me undo it and then might be able to show you a bit better. So on here, if I can, I've done glossy accents on the clock and the policy closure. I've also done glossy accents on the butterfly. So these, it makes them sturdier and they don't flatten. I mean, that book's been closed and that's not flat at all. It's quite proud. I don't know if I can make you see it. It does stand proud of the page anyway. And I've put droplets on the flower as if it was raining. So that's a nice thing that I've come back through. So that's quite nice. This is a downward flip. On here is a pocket. On this side there's a pocket. Oh, you can't see. Okay, sorry about that. My camera just went off. So yeah, you might not get everything in. This is a pocket, as I was saying. This is a pocket on the front and a pocket on the back. You flip this up. This is journaling space. Can be journaling space. It is meant for a photograph. You open these out, photographs, and then you have a little waterfall inside here. There's several photographs in there. yeah, I used to thoroughly enjoy doing these actually. They were so, they were a lot of work. I'll just say that. Um, yeah, I'm forgetting what this spine is actually. I think it's an infinity spine. I think I'll have to have a look. And then on this side, we just have a little tag there. We've got this is one of my very old paper clips. Before I did danglies. Um, and it's got a photo in there, and this is another photo card, decorative photo card. And again, on here, you'll see, I don't know whether you can see, but oh yeah, you could then. There you go, look. The whole of the butterfly and this bird is being glossy accented. I've always thought it was just so nice, really. Yeah, and that's just that page there. Then we've got this one. So you've got the beautiful butterfly there that is glossy accented. Then you open it up, and in this one is magnetic. So you've got an acetate pocket here to put a photograph. You flip it up and you've got another one there. You've got several to go in there. And that's also nice. This here is a pocket with two flaps there. They are in. It's just that you can use those to put photographs on, and this side as well. Extra photographs there. I do think I missed an opportunity there to have cut this out and had a tuck spot, which was something that I might be looking into. So I'll have a look at that. So then that closes, and we close those up. I'll just move it across a little bit. So then we've got this policy sort of envelope type thing here. Again, this has a flip down acetate where you can put a photograph. This then flips down. That's got a photograph in a tuck spot there. So as I'm going through them, I'm getting loads and loads of ideas of things to do in our journals. So all of those notes that I've taken today will be something at least. So I glossy accented this little smile here, which was cute. And again, my policy closure has got glossy accents on. So this is quite a nice gatefold type pocket as well. You open that up to two more flips, and then you've got photographs in there. Again, we could have put a nice patterned tuck in there, which would have been great in a journal. I do like this idea as well in a journal, instead of the usual things, the normal sort of policy envelope things, I mean. This one's a little different. There's bits of glossy accents. I've just glossy accented the bodies there in the butterflies, and obviously the things. This is a pull out, which is why this is on the top, so that you can pull that out, and then that would hold more photographs. And now I can't get it back in. And then we fold that one up and move over to this one. This is a similar thing with the other one. It's just that they don't match up. So one's bigger than the other. So you've got a piece down here, which I'm sure we could make a pocket on there. We could put a nice saying on here. Then we've got flippy flappies again with another holding photographs. There's a lot more that I actually could have done with these now that I'm looking at it. Again, this butterfly is glossy accents with that. And I think there's a little bit on the eggs. Not sure that's not done. Another one here. I think on every page they are actually different. So this is why I picked to have a look at this one first. This one is just literally a card that is stuck on and flipped up. I think there's little bits of glossy accents on there as well. I do like that glossy accents for this. It's quite stunning. Nice in a photo album actually. You know, that other people would look at. In here we've got a pull out. So we've got a pull out there for 4 nice size photographs and a pull out that side with that on. We open this up and this has got another one of these acetate flip downs, and this one also flips up, so you can put photographs here and there's a photograph, a large photograph there. This again is similar to the other one where it's photographed on all sides. This isn't a pocket, I didn't make that into a pocket. And then that's just a decorative page there. Then you can close it all up. I hope it's given you some insight into thinking about your journals, because they're really there's so much in these that I'd completely forgotten about. So this opens and that opens. These two sides here are pockets. We've put photographs in there, or we would do. This then is the same as at the front, the smaller type pocket, but it still holds quite a few pictures. So we've got another one of the paper clips there, which has been glossy accented on, and they're just made out of paper. So I've used two pieces of black card to go into that part of the paper clip, and then I've just picked some random paper from the kit to pull out for the both sides, which makes it really tough. And then if you glossy accent them, you can, you know, file it around the edge. And yeah, I mean, they work pretty well, and they're dead sturdy because of the glossy accents. So that's good. That's something else to look at. This again is a bit all the same. It's got waterfall. These ones, you could embellish on these. We could put pockets on them. I think that would be great. I'm really loving all the size difference as well as some of the policy closures and whatnot. Then this is just a normal pocket on the back. I actually don't ever think to do this. This is a pocket here, but I actually never think to split, and yet it's something I always used to do. Always add a border around, but I wouldn't dream of, well, I just haven't thought about it for so long, but I wouldn't dream of putting it sort of, if I hadn't got enough, what I used to do was similar to what I did at the front. So because this picture wasn't big enough, it couldn't go in the middle because it wasn't, I would have had to have made it equal round. So I offset it with another piece and then added these on as a distraction to it all. So it's like, I wouldn't have, I don't know, I don't know what the difference is doing an album or doing a journal. But I would definitely make pages. You'll see actually in some of the other ones that I've got a very interesting one that used the same kit as this actually. Oh, what have I done to this? I don't know what I've done. There we go. And again, this is another acetate window pocket. That's because they can't fall out. If you put them this way and you create this as a flip, they actually can't fall out of there because the acetate sucks them in. That's quite good. I didn't make that into a pocket, but that's what I'm meaning. So just for interest, because this then comes down and down, and I wanted to make a pocket, I've just separated that so that this can go together, just as an extra thing on the page. And I forget to do that. in a journal. As I say, I've got another one completely different to this, but it's using the same kit. That's the back. Again, that's the spine, and that's the front. And I do love this album. I think it's lovely. I mean, back then, see, we never used to use glue. It always was stuck with and I've noticed that there's some bits that are coming off, see? And it's because it's glued, it's not glued on, which is a shame, really. Although this has got to be over 5 years old. Yeah. But yeah, beautiful album. I hope you enjoyed that flip through. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it just gives you extra insight into how to put other things together and how to use them slightly differently in a journal. And that's what I was looking for, really. So I've got a few of them out, so I thought I'd do a series of them. If you want to know anything, or you want to have questions or anything like that, just leave me a comment and I will definitely get back to you. As I say, I'm going to do a series of flip throughs of my older stuff so that you can try and adapt ideas and things from these photo albums into a journal, because I found loads looking at this one today. So yeah, look forward to the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.